Today we will start in Matthew 9:35 to 38. What Jesus does has to become what his disciples do. They have been with him, watching and learning. And it's time for his disciples to not just watch, but also to do. Even though they still have a lot to learn, it's time for them to start using what they do know. This passage is the transition from what they have learned to the ministry that is coming that they will participate in. Jesus is traveling through the whole area, teaching, preaching, and healing every disease and sickness. He is preaching the kingdom of God, where God rules in our hearts and lives. The kingdom of God is all that Jesus stands for and came to bring. It is the spiritual life that into which God brings believers. It tells us a lot about Jesus in verse 36. When he saw the crowds, it says he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. He's saying life is hard and we are spiritually lost, and he came to save us. And he came to save us because he loves us. In verse 37, Jesus tells us there is a lot of need and people can be helped, but any of his disciples has to be involved in the work. We don't just sit around and let other people do it. When he saves us, he is not just redeeming us, he's also recruiting us to the work. What he expects of us is to pray and do. The answer to the harassed and helpless, the sick and the poor, is more Christians going out and doing something about it. Those who have been blessed by God will turn around and be a blessing to the world. But we have to pray and do. The need of this hour is people dedicated to the cause of Christ who will pray and do. So what comments and questions do you have?
So what Taposh understood, Brother Taposh understood that we need to take care of the people, whoever came to, whoever accepted Jesus, who are the people of Jesus. We need to go down and take care of the people around us, and then share about Jesus, bring them from their thirst, from their uh, whatever the position they have. That's the thing. Pray or serving. Most people. So they here just he just understood that they need to work. They need to do something.
আর দাদা আমার
আর
এখানে
কোনো
যে বিষয়টা মানে বেশি ভালো লাগছে যেটা
So what he said, as a Christian, our work to preach Jesus, share Jesus, even if the Muslim people around us, wherever we find any opportunities, let us share Jesus to them. His why he has come, he had come, and the reason, and then what. The thing is, whenever we get opportunity, we should utilize that. And he said he tries to do that. So this is the lesson that he finds inspiring him. That Jesus himself asked him to do that. Somehow he feels that here is something that says about his job in the world. So he's trying to do that, and he's been inspired from today's hearing from you, from this passage.
আমি একটা জিনিস দেখছি, যিশু যেখানে শিক্ষা দিতে গেছে,
What Brother Shuak said, that he can see wherever Jesus went, he saw the people, the needy people, whatever they need, he provided. Even he saw everywhere he provided food and then healing also. So that's something about giving, or that Jesus had. That's interesting to him. That's what he said. Yeah.
Okay, these are good comments from everyone.